oh my God, I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to be anywhere.
Yeah.
You know that feeling right now? You're just like, oh my God. This time last year, quarantine was weird. I was making promises. To myself, to the universe. I was like, July last year, if we ever get to go out again, ever, I'm going out every night of the week. I'm gonna go out so often I'll never be in. Probably won't need an apartment. I started daydreaming not about stuff that I used to do, but shit that I had never done. I was like, I'm gonna join a bowling league. If we can go out again, I'm joining a bowling league. I don't bowl, but I'm gonna get the t-shirts. We're gonna like have a fun name, like the Alley Cats or the Pinheads or the Three Holes. Probably not the Three Holes, but something. I was like, I'm gonna become a member to museums. I don't know what that means. I think you get to make the displays, but I can't be sure. I was like, I'm gonna do host karaoke. Not just in Southern California, but the world. Get Nookie ready, because I'm ready to sing it. As soon as LA opened, a friend of mine was like, I'm having a birthday party, and I was like, when? Saturday, so the weekend? What time? So nighttime. Nighttime? I'm rewatching New Girl. I think it's better than Friends. At the very least, I think Friends walks so New Girl could run. I'm writing an essay, I can't go to your thing. I'm glad that I was out here during the pandemic. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, which is why my t-shirt says Boston. East Coast people, you probably know this. If you're from Boston, you have to wear an article of clothing that says that you're from Boston. You can have a Red Sox hat or have Boston somewhere. It just lets people know that you've been punched in the face. Important thing for people to understand. Boston's a dark place, though. It's already sad and weird. I'm so glad I was out here during this. Even the billboards out here are nicer than the ones that we have in Massachusetts. The billboards out here are all like, for your consideration, Succession. I'm like, I think I will consider that show. By my house in Massachusetts, there's a billboard for discount cremation. Which is insane because I don't really consider cremation like an impulse buy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine there's a lot of people in a car with a dead body like, what are we gonna do with Grandpa? Discount cremation? 2 more exits? How lucky for us. It's discounted? That's creepy. How are they doing that? Only burning part of the body? No urn, just a Ziploc bag, or not even a Ziploc bag, a sandwich bag that you have to flip inside out from that bag? I don't want to get political, but fuck that bag. The only thing I hated about that billboard is that a billboard for discount cremation should say, discount cremation, you've earned it. And it didn't. And was that joke for that one woman? You better believe it was. She doesn't know it, but we're now best friends for her. She'd like that. Oh man. I moved out here to be an actor, which is why I'm always dressed like an H&M mannequin. Acting's a weird profession though. It's one of the few that people make you prove all the time. You know, like if someone says, what do you do? And you go, oh, I'm an actor. Their next response is always, well, what have I seen you in? You don't do that to anybody else. It's not like somebody's like, I'm a plumber, and you're like, oh really? Show me a toilet you've unclogged, you dick. You're not a plumber, you just walk around in the background while a real plumber plumbs. My priorities are different now. My goals, holy shit. Before the pandemic, you'd been like, man, if you make it, what are you gonna do? I'd be like, I don't know, buy a mansion. Get one of those like library rooms where the bookcase is a doorway. Scooby-Doo shit. I would be all over that. A pool in the shape of the Batman symbol, 1989. Deep end in the middle, shallow in the wings. Now it's like, man, if you make it, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I don't know, I'd really like to be able to buy things in bulk. I'd love to have a Costco membership. I'd like to be able to buy things. Remember at the beginning of the pandemic and people were like, I bought 500 rolls of paper towels, and you're like, where'd you put them? I'm like, what, I put them in my extra cabinets. Extra cabinets? Are you a Rockefeller? Oh my God. If you have extra shelf space in your home, congratulations, you're rich. I'd like to be able to see my phone go off and see that it's an unknown number and think to myself, maybe that's an opportunity. Not Capital One knowing exactly what's in my wallet, because it belongs to them. I'd like to be able to fill my gas tank all the way up. You know what I'm talking about? All the way till it clicks. You know what I'm talking about? Fill the gas tank up and it clicks. There's a little click at the end. That's your car going, oh, I'm full. Oh, I'm full. Oh, I want that so bad. I want to pump my car to completion, please. Sorry, that is kind of gross. Oh, I have a Kia Soul. Anybody go to Catholic school growing up?
I wish not.
You wish not? That is the correct response. A few cheers, people being like, yeah, me, and just a man going, I wish not. Did you learn anything in Catholic school?
That I shouldn't be there.
That you shouldn't be there. That's a fun one.
By their words.
By their words? That's the craziest thing about it. Like, there's a religion where it's like, accept everybody, but not everyone. That's crazy. The way I feel about Catholic school is the Catholic school was so strict. I memorized all this stuff. I kind of learned a lot, but none of it was useful. Like, the best way I can describe a Catholic school education is this. I know all the prepositions in alphabetical order to the tune of Yankee Doodle Dandy. It sounds like this. About, above, across, after, against, among, around, at, before, beside, between, by, down, during, except, for, from, in, into, near, up, off, on, over, through, to, toward, under, up, with. But I don't know where women pee from. I also don't know a ton about theology, because theology in my high school, this is real, I have a high school friend who can corroborate this story. He's here tonight. High school, in my high school, theology was taught by the football coach. So basically he was like, I need to make more money, there's not really a football team, and they're like, well, you're not qualified for math. I guess he was only qualified to teach religion, which says more about religion than I think they meant to. But every theology class looked like this. Hey everybody. DVD player's busted, so we're just gonna go for it. Got this Jesus guy, he's basically your QB. He's got a message, he's looking for someone to be open to his message. Sends out the apostles, that's her offensive line. Sees that Paul is open to his message, passes the message off to Paul. Paul receives the message, turns it into a letter. That's a completion. Crowd's going nuts because Mary Magdalene's the head cheerleader. She's getting everybody all riled up. Head coach of the other team, he's washing his hands of the whole thing. That's your Pontius Pilate. And then Paul can get through the non-believers, which is the defensive line, and into the end zone, which we'll call the Corinthians. Then we call that pass a Hail Mary. Holy shit, my name's Matt Catanzano.